What's going on, good people? What's going on?
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing this evening?
Yes, sir.
I'm Lamar. It's my brother, Casey Fowler. We are the
That
Fowl Language Podcast.
we are.
We are brothers, husbands, fathers in this crazy world, just talking about stuff as we see it, changing it up again.
Hey, man, it's episode 37. So just like
37.
episode 1 all the way up, you just might hear some foul language. So go ahead and put the kiddies to bed and let's get this thing going, man. Let's get it.
Got that right. Rolled in.
Perfect.
All right, everybody. Before we get on with the things we got to talk about tonight, we're going to start with the cigar check-in. So, little brother, what are you drinking? What are you smoking?
All right, man. Let me start off with this here cigar, man. Like, I've had one of the same brand before. I don't know if you guys remember the episode. I really like the brand of this ribbon. Tried to get the tattoo. The wife said no. I mean, that's
good for her. Smart woman.
But it's an Aventura, the Royal Return.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's a Royal Return, right?
Yeah, it's a Royal Return, man. It's actually smoking really good, man. Good ash, decent little burn line going on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not overpowering and too peppery and everything like that. It's pretty good, man. And in this cup right here, I got some Espelon tequila.
Oh, you got the tequila tonight. Finally.
Espelon, man. And
first ever tequila on the Fowl Language Podcast.
And I've tried it. I tried it when we went to go drop 10 off at school, and I really liked it, man. Because a lot of tequila has that real bite in your throat. You know what I'm saying? That real. I don't know how to describe it, but if you drink tequila, everybody who's drunk tequila know what I'm talking about. But there's none of that with this one right here, man. It's like really smooth, just like the 10 cup, man. It's kind of like it's water, but it's tequila, man. It's really good. I enjoy it. So how about you, man?
All right. So as you can see, I have the Old Forester 1920. Out of the Old Foresters, this is probably my favorite one. I almost picked the same cigar that you got. I picked it up because it's in a giveaway on Instagram, and I saw it somewhere else, and I was like, "Damn, I should smoke one of those tonight." I'm glad I put it back.
You felt the disturbance in the force.
I did. But I mean, it would have been fine to smoke the same cigar, but smoke different shit.
Yeah, especially for the check-in.
Yep. So since I changed my mind on the cigar, I decided since earlier today, I had an infused cigar earlier today.
What is an infused cigar?
Like a flavored cigar. So it was coffee and cocoa flavored. And I don't like infused or flavored anything. Nah. Coffee, whiskey, anything, nothing. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. Tried it, man. It was so sweet. It was like starting to get me nauseous. Then I got a second cigar, tried to just, because I was out here. So I came out here. So I'm going to smoke a damn cigar. And so I got the second cigar and all I could taste on the new cigar was the old cigar. So I was like, yeah, my palate's jacked right now. So I'm just going to call this a day. And I was like, I don't want to fuck around. Foundation is my shit right now. So I'm going to stick with a known quantity. So this is the High Clear Castle.
I like the ribbon.
You should have. You might have one.
I've had the same brand. I don't think it's that exact same cigar. I don't know.
You might have had one. So I went with that. Went with Foundation instead. I wanted a reliable, known quantity that I would enjoy. So far so good. Try not to smoke it up before we got started. So that's it. So for everybody, keep in touch with us as we go on. We'll let you know what we think as the night goes on.
Yes, sir. All right, guys. So, something that I rarely get to do here on the Fowl Language Podcast, man. I'm actually bringing in the What's Best in Life, the Wibble, as we call it, man. So, big bro, what is best in life, sir?
Oh, man. This week wasn't really that eventful. Nothing really. I mean, Simone's in school, loving that. Junior's feeling better from all of his ailments, so he's doing good. Let's see. My guy that I thought was going to get reassigned, I got to keep him, so that's a good thing.
Good worker?
Yeah, he's pretty good. He's not like top performer, but I would rather not have to lose somebody right now, but it's cool. I started back trying to get into reading again, so I don't think I don't know if you even know, like ever since dad died, I really haven't gotten to my habits of reading. So I've been reading the Daily Stoic and all that shit, but like to really just sit down and read, I haven't really done that. So I started back reading a book, the last book that I was reading. So
Cat in the Hat.
Yeah. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone.
Yes. It's called Pragmatic Thinking and Learning, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's an interesting little book. It's for like technical people to channel their more creative side and use both sides of their brain to a little more in thinking. So it's pretty cool. It's an interesting little book.
You should post it up here, man. I like to see.
Yeah, I'll post the picture that I took. It's also on Instagram by now. So
yeah, sound like something I would read.
It's a little dry, but the guy that wrote it, the author, he's a software engineer, but it's a good read when you get through it. Doesn't matter. I mean, you don't need to know software engineering, but his examples are software engineering. So you've coded a little bit, so you'll be fine.
Cool.
So let's see. I think that's really about it, man. Just hanging out, working, chilling, doing stuff, man. Nothing real big. Tired of big shit, man. Little mini trips and all that shit. I just want a low-key week, so I'm good with that.
It costs money. Fucking screw.
Yes, it does. So, man, how about you, man? What is best in life?
Oh, man. Well, first of all, let me start off by saying my baby girl, my oldest child, turned 18 this week, man. And it's real cool, her birthday, because her birthday is the same as our granddad, the infamous legendary Bud Ridley himself. You know what I'm saying?
Sir.
They have the exact same birthday. So, I was reflecting on that last night, actually, when, lights was out, just thinking about, from the time she was born till all the way up to now. And I'm still trying to figure out where the fuck the time went, man, because I don't know. It went by way, way too quick. I got damn near a grown woman out there in the world now. So that's pretty dope.
It's
man.
Crazy.
What else? Madden 22 is out, and I am 1-1. Fuck you, man. You gonna let me have this one, goddammit. I'm 1-1 right now, man. First round I played, as soon as I picked it up, made a motherfucker quit before halftime, man. So I'm on it. The only problem I got is I'm playing with the Colts and we ain't got no goddamn quarterback, man. All them niggas are sorry. Like every quarterback that's on my Madden team right now for the Colts, their highest overall is 72. That is fucking horrible.
Damn, this team's got backup quarterbacks for 70, that rated 72, ain't it?
Exactly. And our backup quarterbacks is at 63, like 59, and like 61 or some shit. I'm just like, well, fuck.
When supporting your team goes wrong.
Exactly, man. Like I bought the shit when it first came out, man. I haven't picked it up for that very reason. So I just picked it up this week. Like, fuck it. I'm gonna see what happens, man. Got me a new controller for it, man. It's kind of like a Colts Blue. Picture's gonna be there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Shout out to editor.
They don't pay that guy enough, man.
No, hell no, they don't, man. He needs to keep working though. Shit. What else is going on, man? Same for you, man. It's not really been too much of a real busy kind of eventful week. I was trying to jump out there and do some cool shit. I'm gonna do some door dashing this weekend because they got a bonus. If you get 10 deliveries by midnight Sunday, you get an extra $300 on top of whatever you make already. So
that's straight.
I was supposed to get out there and get after it today, but I didn't get off till damn near 7 o'clock this evening. So it didn't happen. So, but that's pretty much that's it, man. That's really all. That's what's best in life this week, man. I wish it was a little slower because of work wise, but whatever.
Hey, it is what it is.
At least I get to work.
Yep. We always say, want to share the positive. It ain't like, a whole bunch of shit. We didn't go fly to Jamaica and shit every week. But hey, sometimes it's good. We'll have, I think it'll be next week. It might be the week after, but coming up soon, we got some fun shit planned for you. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, something real new.
Gonna be real different, real exciting. Looking forward to that.
Can't wait. Man.
Got a whole bunch of shit, actually. That's a what's best. Damn.
Yeah.
Thinking about it now, on the podcast front, man, I kind of think about like life and don't think about this, man. Shit. that I need to take my whole what's best section back now because shit, the Instagram hit 200 subscribers this week. Hell
yes,
yeah.
sir. Thank y'all.
Hell yeah.
Good
And
work, bro.
Thanks, man. Thanks. A lot of people been showing love, and that's been cool. Definitely appreciate that. So, it's one of those things. There's a lot of tricks and shit that you can do to try to go fast, but I didn't want to do it. I just want to kind of grow it low and slow, and just build some genuine shit, man. I don't want to build like fake shit to have like hundreds of thousands of followers.
Yeah, we don't need gimmicks.
No. Do that shit like it's supposed to be, man. Just taking it easy.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I had a bonus, that is all my what's best in life for the second round.
That's what's up, man.
So I'm sure you've seen the news. They've been talking about it a lot lately on the news, on social media, YouTube, shit like that. Some places I've seen it called the great resignation, the I don't fuck with work, work ain't for me. They call it all kind of stuff, but they're saying like a lot of people right now are quitting their jobs at all levels, from like fast food all the way up to like C-suite jobs. You're hearing about like people resigning and quitting for one reason or another, to do other things or just enjoy life or whatever the case may be. So, man, what do you think about that?
It's kind of like two things. On one hand, I think that a lot of people are realizing, especially after this pandemic first kicked off, that family is more important, and B, there are so many other hustles out there than your regular 9 to 5, and people have been researching and side hustling to the point where they're like, hey, I don't need this little 9 to 5 shit right here no more. I don't need a boss. I'm gonna be my own damn boss. Everybody's an entrepreneur now. So I mean, that's on that hand. And on the other hand, you got folks that's, well, shit, the government is giving me X amount of dollars this month. Shit, I don't even make that in 2 months. What the hell?
And I don't have to pay my rent or my mortgage. Yeah,
and I don't have to pay my bills. Damn it. I mean, especially that one chick that finessed the system when the kids wasn't even hers that she posted.
I saw that shit. I saw that.
Like, finessing the hell out the system, man. And I mean, it has a lot to do with that. Also, I think
she got dunked here today, right?
Yeah, hell yeah, she
did.
Yeah, that had me cracking up going to work. Like, damn, you could at least broke off the mother of the children, bro. Like, god damn,
a phone call would have changed that whole situation.
Yeah, both of y'all would have been eaten. But that's refer back to episode 36. What else? The group of people that, like, let's say McDonald's. I think Chick-fil-A was probably one of the latest ones that I've seen where everybody quit, which I was really surprised. Like, fucking Chick-fil-A? Don't they give y'all like a golden spatula as soon as you finish training or some shit? A golden fry basket or something? I don't know.
I've heard some stories about, depending on where you at in Chick-fil-A, it ain't all my pleasure behind the counter.
Damn. I said, damn, Chick-fil-A. A lot of them ain't going for that, $15. I mean, that minimum wage, less than $15 an hour shit. Yeah. So they really feel in their heart of hearts that they should be getting $15 an hour at a fast food spot that's really for teenagers and college students that's trying to figure out life, not for you to build a career behind the fucking fryer doing fries and shit. Now, if you're gonna be a manager eventually on your own store, make it a career like that, to that extent, I get it. But most of these cats just won't. They feel like they deserve the extra money because they had to take 20 orders during the fucking lunch rush, or they didn't get their full lunch break because they're fucking busy. A lot of it has to do with fucking work ethic, really, man, because a lot of motherfuckers just don't want to work, especially in these I don't want to say lower end jobs, because a job is a job, but these minimum wage level jobs, they don't feel like, hey, I don't have to work. Like restaurants now, they don't have enough workers. Like, your way to be 45 minutes to an hour when it's not really that busy in there, because they only got like 2 servers for the whole damn restaurant. So the reason these people quit, I mean, it varies. It really varies, but to each his own. I ain't quitting. Uncle Sam won't let me. I tried to put in my 2 weeks notice at least 4 years ago. I'm still here.
He's still here.
So how about you, man? What you think, man?
So I'm gonna come at it from a different angle, just a little bit. Everything that you said, I'm with you on that. I don't disagree with any of that, but there's, to me, like you were saying, those different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna think about it a little bit too, and then kind of share a little bit of myself in there too. So, before all this shit happened, we got turned on to the FIRE movement, and it's financially independent, retire early.
Mm-hmm.
And what that is, it's just basically a movement where you save real heavy for a certain period of time to get to this certain level of investments. So it's called, making it real quick, the 4% rule is what they usually live by, where if you have enough investments that 4% equals your annual expenses, you can retire and just live off. The theory works, you live off your investments forever and don't have to work again. And that FIRE movement, you hear about people retiring in like their 20s, in their 30s, in their 40s, and their 50s. And with that, it requires a certain level of dedication, planning, and foresight. So before everything, I was kind of of the impression of like, that sounds fun. I kind of like the idea. I could probably do it, but I kind of have fun at my job. I enjoy what I do. I mean, I still do, but
that's always good.
Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of the interesting piece of it. But you hear like people. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I get bored. I'd get bored retirement early.
I think it depends on. You can't just be like, I'm gonna retire just because I want to sit on my ass and watch Netflix. You kind of, just like you have a plan to get to retirement, you have to have a plan for what you want to do in retirement. And I mean, some of those people, they blog, they have YouTube channels, they write books, they do their dream job. So like, let's say you wanted to be a teacher, but being a teacher unfortunately doesn't pay what your lifestyle may want. So you could retire, you could work to get fired, retire, have your investments, and then take a lower paying job to be something that you love. Like if you want to be an art teacher or some shit like that, you could be that art teacher, but still have that money from investment. So you can still have that lifestyle. Or if you want to travel, because like the couple, we kind of call them our mentors. Never met them. Would love to meet them one day. But they have a YouTube channel called Our Rich Journey. And they retired at 40 and they moved to Portugal. And I've mentioned them, I think, to you quite a few times. But yeah, I mean, so they do it. They have a YouTube channel. They do courses on how to move to Portugal and shit. And I mean, they're just doing it. So now where we are, you kind of start seeing like you spending time with your family. If you enjoy your family, other people, they can't stand their family, so they ready to get the hell out and get back to work.
Some people are like that.
Yeah. So, you get to that point where you're like, I enjoy eating breakfast as a family and not having to drive. Like I had 2 hours round trip for my commute. You don't miss that kind of shit. I mean, even the work was fun, but you enjoy like, eating breakfast or taking Simone to school, and, I get more done at home. You just see like a different side of things, if you will, during this time. And so you're like, well, maybe I could figure out something to where I could do things a little different and maybe retire early.
Yeah.
I mean, and it really clicked for me. It was one day, was a what's best, where I realized in crypto, I made more money in a day than I make in a day at work. And I was like, well, shit, if I can get that going with my crypto and investments on a regular basis,
hey,
why not? So, I mean, I think that's the piece of it too. And I mean, it's a different look. I mean, once you start to see how different things are, I mean, that you can travel, take little trips, you can do all kind of things. And people are realizing that here in America in particular, your identity is tied with your job. Because think about anytime you meet somebody for the first time, what's like the first question that you ask, or it gets asked to you. So what do you do? Right. And so that couple, they were saying they were coming in from Portugal to New York in a video that we watched. And they were like, so what do you do? He was like, we don't work. He was like, well, how can you afford to fly international? He was like, oh, we're retired, and kind of gave him like the elevator pitch. And so I like that idea. And the math supports it. So not this year, not next year, but I think in 3 to 7 years, I could probably do it. So, I mean, that's kind of like where I see it. And that's where I kind of can understand and sympathize with those people that are like, maybe, there's more out there than just going to work, even if you enjoy your job, or you find a job that will let you work on your terms. So, I mean, I think that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I get that. Cause you as, working adults with a family, especially, you miss out on so much stuff, man. Like me in particular, our puppy, we renamed him, by the way. His name is Bear now. It's not Boss anymore. It's Bear.
Damn puppy gonna have identity crisis.
it's Bear, and we're sticking with it, man. He's barked at least twice and did his little growling thing while grabbing stuff, and I missed it. So just little simple shit like that you miss by working all the damn time. So I can definitely understand that.
Yeah, and then I mean, for me, just thinking about it, I mean, I've been working shit since I was 14 in some job or another. I mean, working in the food court in the mall, stocking groceries, the grocery store itself. I remember walking to work on Sunday mornings to work in the freezer in the produce section, all kind of shit, man. And you think about it, if I'm gonna work, I've been working since 14 and I'm supposed to work another 15, 20, 30 years.
I don't
want to. No. But I mean, I have plans, so I mean, we'll see what happens. Yeah. And I mean, and the others out there, I mean, I hope if you're gonna do it, this is my plea for everybody out here that decides to resign, have a plan. Don't just plan to live on the government's dime, because shit could change in a bill. I mean, you see, like, I don't know, the mortgage, the mortgage forbearance thing is over now. So, there's going to be a lot of people real soon in a bad way. So my heart goes out to those that were struggling and need that, but my heart doesn't go out to those that were gaming the system.
Yeah. So not at all.
So, I mean, just have your plan and don't think that because something is the way it is now, it's going to stay that way. So plan for the best case and the worst case, or otherwise you'll be like, I remember, man, when I first got into research and fire, this chick was like, I have $200,000 in my entire retirement. I'm going to rent out my condo and I'm going to write. I'm going to be a freelance writer and just live off the mortgage, the rent that I'm collecting and the writing. She realized shit got expensive. Her investments didn't do as good as she thought they were going to be. She didn't like being a landlord. She hated writing because she hated the deadlines and shit. And so, like, that idea of what she thought she was going to be doing, she took her happy ass back to work. Yeah.
Like, it sounds good on paper.
It do. And that's why I say you got to have a plan. You got to really know what it looks like. And not just, your dream. Like, if your dream is to refurbish a school bus and travel the country, do you like that kind of shit?
Yeah.
So, can you even fucking drive? I mean, seriously. So yeah, I mean, I think it's an interesting thing, and I wonder in 5-10 years what the world's gonna look like. Are there gonna be more machines? Is that gonna be accelerated? I mean, I know Tesla just dropped their robot. Is it gonna be higher wages? Where through legislation they couldn't raise the minimum wage, but the market is kind of setting that with people not showing the work. So they're like, hey, let me give you $15. Let me give you $17.
Yeah, these motherfuckers don't want to work. Come on and get this money.
I mean, shit. If I was a 16-year-old now, damn, wouldn't tell me nothing.
Yeah, you'd be good by now, man.
Hell yeah,
chilling for real.
Shit.
My dream job though, man. I'd enjoy that for the rest of my days. A dispensary.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool.
I'd enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, just hope you can do it sooner rather than later before the market gets saturated, man.
It's definitely gonna be later. So
yeah,
realistically, will it happen? Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, hey, if it's a plan, if it's a goal, put that plan on paper and make it happen, man. That's all you gotta do.
Indeed. All right, man. Since you're taking a puff of your accessories, man, I got a real good question. So you did something a little interesting. Y'all didn't see it, guys, because we weren't recording when bro here took the light of his accessory, but you lit your cigar very differently. I don't know if that was a wood piece, a fucking toothpick, a fucking chopstick. I don't know what the hell that shit was, but you lit your cigar with it, man. So my question is, What do you think of some of the best ways to light a cigar since you've actually been at it longer than I have?
Sure. So, just to what you're talking about, I'm gonna pull one out right now. This is the Cigar Reserve cedar spill. I have been seeing them all over Instagram.
That's a cutlass.
Yeah. So I have been seeing them all over Instagram, and they weren't that expensive. So I was like, I give it a shot because I've seen like people light cigars with cedar spills before. Mm-hmm. I've tried it a few times. It has never turned out well. ever turned out well. So I figured I'd try this one. I mean, hell, it's in the shape of a sword, so maybe I can get this one right. So it was better. Might be a little bit on me, so I need to work on my technique a little bit. But they claim that the claims for a cedar spill is it's a cleaner burn. It's the natural way to light a cigar, if you will. I don't know. I just like it. It looks fun. I like trying shit. So, so for me, I mean, there's different ways. I mean, most people use a torch. I mean, there's one flame, 2 flame, 3 flame, 4 flames, quad flames. I'll put a couple of them on here. That I'll try to get pictures of and a little bit of video to kind of demonstrate. But to me, I don't think there is a one best way. I mean, one, you light them however the hell you really want to. I mean, to be honest with you, if the shit is burning, you lit it the best way, damn it. I mean, that's really.
Indeed.
But for me, I mean, I do find that I like to light certain cigars different ways. So like a bigger cigar, I like to use a triple torch because it's faster. You'd be like the big ass cigar for like hours and you're like, well, fuck, I'm going in the house now. I'm tired.
Oh, I do like a triple torch.
Yeah. Triples or doubles are what I do. Then if I have like a Lancero or something, I think what you have is a Lancero. I can't remember, or it might be another size. I'll smoke something like that with a single. But then my favorite, I just like the way it looks. I bought a Zippo with a butane insert.
That should go to, ain't it?
Yeah, man. When I can get it to work, so it's got the nice little double flame. So that's kind of my, if I feel like it and I'm not in a rush, I light it with that because this is Zippo. It's kind of finicky sometimes. So sometimes it'll fire right up. Like you saw just now, it took a little coaxing and encouragement to get lit up. So, I mean, different people. Yeah. They kind of frown on some people for smoking, using Bics. I mean, and when I was first learning, I was like, does it really matter? I mean, I like the torches because it's a little more efficient. Some people like the softer flames because it doesn't burn the wrapper as much. But I mean, I like singles, doubles, and triples. I like 1 torches. And I like the single for touch-ups because you can like go right where you need to get that touch-up at. So what do you think, man? What's your favorite?
Well, shit, man. I like that motherfucker with anything. I'll spark a fucking piece of wood on concrete and like that motherfucker. I really don't give a shit. But I've tried.
Well, that sounds like some army shit in the trenches, man.
I've tried the cedar shit. It didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? I lit it. You know, I got it lit, and I'm like, all right, here we go. Thinking I'm gonna do some fancy shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn near burnt my fucking fingers off. And, fuck this. This is stupid. Threw that shit. Tried to be fancy again. I was watching, I think it was Godfather or some shit like that. So I'm like, you know what? Let me light this motherfucker like a fucking Corleone around this bitch. And like to burnt my goddamn fingernails off, man, trying to light that motherfucker.
What'd you do?
I had my fingers too close to the fucking the lighter part, man. I had my shit up here trying to real quick and burnt my goddamn shit up. Like I singed the corners of my goddamn fingers, man. The shit was horrible. So I said, fuck that, man. I'll use a Bic because, you know, cigarette smoker, working on quitting, by the way, guys. It's still going pretty well.
Good.
I'll use a Bic, quick, fast, and hurry. We call them crackhead lighters. Y'all know them little 49-cent lighters at the gas station. I'll use them shits. And man, any fucking lighter I can get my hand on, man. I like that motherfucker with anything. I really don't
care. A gas stove.
Bro, I was just finna go there. I was left alone in the house when we was in Atlanta. I cannot remember where everybody was at. I was cooking on the grill though, so I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna get me a cigar." No lighter in sight, man. I was like, "Fuck this!" I went ahead and lit that bitch over the fucking stove. like a fucking pig on a stick. I was turning that bitch around, man, till I got that motherfucker lit, man.
Yeah.
But the thing I like about torches, it ain't got nothing to do with how fast they are, how they light it, nothing like that. I just like the fucking sound. I'm really simple when it comes to I just like the sound. Come on, is it gonna work? Is it gonna, oh.
I lit it.
Oh, I didn't hear it, man.
I ain't want to burn the shit, so
don't be getting me damn excited and I don't hear the shit.
Hold on,
from
you know
torch,
what?
Damn it. Got me all excited.
We got
shit.
you.
I love that damn sound.
So I got like 8 lighters out here, man. So this lighter I fucked it up, so it burns. Sit back.
Yes, that is the sound. That right there. I love that fucking sound. I don't know why. I'm weird like that. Just like when I go to the range, I love the smell of fucking carbon and gunpowder and shit. I love that shit. I don't know. Fucking weird. As far as the best way to light a cigar, I don't really know.
Carbon and gunpowder in the morning.
I do. I really do. It has a very unique smell, and I enjoy it. I've always have. But there's, like you said, there's no best way. I mean, whatever way you fucking feel like lighting it, whatever kind of accessory you have to light it with, whatever the fuck you light it with, light that motherfucker and smoke that motherfucker and enjoy that motherfucker, man. That's really all I got, sir.
So I have a question, comment, plea, concern.
Damn, he said plea.
So I know there's some people that subscribe and that follow us on Instagram that are cigar smokers, and I know they use matches. I have never ever fucking got a match to work. I've used the cheap ass 800 box light matches, the damn matches that you get everywhere out the pack that you pull one off. I've used the long ass camping matches. I've used the long ass cigar matches.
Nothing.
I don't know if it's just too humid in Texas or what, but I have never, ever got a match to light a cigar without damn near almost burning my finger.
Yeah, fuck matches, man. Got half of my thumb and my index finger looking like fucking Two-Face from Batman and shit. Yeah. Fuck a damn match, man.
So what do you guys do with a match to light a cigar? I mean, I can get the initial burn, but I can't get the second burn. I mean, because like how I light mine, I light it, I toast it, and then I make sure it's burned first. So how do y'all do that shit? Because I can't do it.
Yeah, and when I light mine, I know it's ready because everything's red when I like that. I always that mother.
blow it back like that.
I don't even do that. I just light it until it's ready.
I just burn that motherfucker until it's ready. Yeah. One time I did light mine on the grill.
I've done that too.
Back before I had this grill, you know, when the flames are coming up, it was a cheap cigar.
You know, before I had this grill back here, you know,
the pellet grill and shit. When the charcoals are firing up and that flame's still a little high, I was like, why the fuck not? So I stuck it out there just for the sake of experiment. I burned that cigar the fuck up. I mean, it smoked and it burned, but definitely wasn't. I'm sure somebody was cringing in the cigar world if they would have ever seen that shit.
No,
why did you do that?
It's fucking stupid. That's the wrong way. It's fucking stupid.
I can do what I want. I bought the shit. That's, all the ways I like. So light it if you got it. If it burns it, we good. Yep. What about you guys? Tell me about the matches. And tell me how you like. And my man's got the Bic right here. I think I've whipped out like 8 lighters while we've been here. And I still got like 2 more, some matches over there, and some more shit. I got like I got my little cigar bag of shit, and it's growing. So I got like cutters and lighters, and
I'm just so people don't think I'm bullshit, man. Whatever fucking lighter I can get my hands on.
You put that Bic right there, like it got chewed up, man. What the hell,
bro? This ain't a Bic. This is Circle K's finest, dog.
Hell, not the Circle K's finest. Man, you got to be careful with them shits, man. The flame come all out the side and shit.
It's an adventure. These cigars survive.
One of the things we haven't talked about yet, and it's all over the damn place, is that good old shot. The vaccine. It recently was FDA approved, and I think I read somewhere that pretty soon that all the military is gonna have to take it. As you being in, you know what? Thinking about it real quick before we go on, thinking about the military. I definitely want to, and by the time this comes out, it'll be a little while. Those, what is it, 12, I think. It was the Marines and a gentleman from the Navy. I think it was a guy from the Navy. They lost their lives over there with what's going on. Definitely praying for their families. My heart's definitely go out to them and their families. You know, it's the ultimate sacrifice, and that's why we definitely have to, you know, everybody that suits up and chooses to put on that uniform, definitely give them respect and, you know, show them support. Definitely praying for their families, and I mean that.
Oh yeah, till Valhalla, brothers. We'll see you.
With that, since you're probably gonna have to get it tuned, whether you like it or not, what are your thoughts on that? We've talked about it a lot, you know, off and on in private, but and I know some of what you're gonna say, I think, but what do you think about all of it? I mean, you can take any side, any points, any views, any of the issues related to the discussion. You got free reign, man. Just go.
All right. Well, first, I'm gonna start off by saying, just like the mask, I mean, whatever you decide to do, whatever you think is right for you and yours, fucking do it. Help yourself. Some of us, on the other hand, you have a choice whether, you know what I'm saying, feed your families or take this damn shot. Especially for us military personnel as a whole, we done took more shots than a fucking Irishman at a fucking liquor buffet. We didn't. That would sound awesome, by the way. A fucking liquor buffet.
That's what it's like when you go to an all-inclusive resort. I remember my first time, I didn't know, and like we had like some rum, some tequila, and some whiskey in our room and shit. And you know, like in the mini bar, you don't touch that shit or you die.
Yeah.
So I didn't know, and so eventually somebody's like, "Oh, that's included." You ain't said nothing but a word. Yeah. So definitely, can we get another bottle over here, please? So we definitely work that out.
Just like the jury, and you get 3 drinks.
No, man.
We're getting off topic.
No. So you said liquor buffet, man. I need to go to an all-inclusive resort again, man. That's good shit.
I might want to go to one once.
Ordering all the food. You just eat and drink and be merry. Oh, man. Damn. Good times.
Are you
poolside bar? Fucking hell. You took me to a happy place, man. That's good times.
Well, come back, because the world ain't too happy right goddamn man.
I'm always happy, man. Shit.
Damn it.
So anyway, I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Go ahead, man.
But yeah, I mean, take it if you want to take it. I mean, people are it's just another thing for motherfuckers to argue about and bitch about on social media. And I'm also getting tired of these motherfucking social media fucking experts. Sit down and shut the fuck up. And then they post piece of a fucking video or edit it, and you're supposed to take that of what it is. And same concept. If you take the vaccine, you're a sheep, and it has a microchip in it. And look at the metal that's sticking to my shoulder and all this other bullshit. And on the other side, you
everything they want to know about is right here.
Exactly. And on the other side, you got the people that's, I couldn't see myself without taking this. It's so necessary. It's so selfish for the unvaccinated people to do this. And if you're unvaccinated, fuck you, because you're fucking up the whole world. And it's your fault about the Delta variant and all this other bullshit. And rah, shut the fuck up. It's annoying to me now, bro. Like, I'm taking it, ladies and gentlemen. I was against it myself, but I am taking it. I said, and you were my witness, brother. I said, once the FDA approves, I might as well go ahead and take this shit, because if I want to continue in my career, I'm gonna have to take it. Because if I didn't take it for my career, there would be no going to schools to get promoted. There would be no schools to, you know what I'm saying, get more promotion points. Hell, there won't even be times where I can go on missions. Like, I'm supposed to be going to Hawaii to check out these vehicles possibly soon in the near future. That's still down there. Maybe, possibly. I don't know how things go with Uncle Sam's place. So, and I wouldn't be able to go. And then on top of that, you know what I'm saying, just cashing the flight is way simpler, because if you're running late, from what I was reading for the flight they're taking real soon, you got to fill out a waiver and all this other shit. And I'm just like, man, fuck it. I'll just show them a little card. Like, I should give them my ID and my card for the vaccine at the same time. Keep it fucking pushing. I've had, so like I said, military. We've had so many fucking shots, man.
Yeah, that's what
It's
Dad used to say all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point. I'm just gonna go ahead and do it because I think that's what's best for my career, and what's best for my career is what's best for my family. So I'm going ahead and taking it. I'm not 100%, you know what I'm saying, about taking it, but it's one of those sacrifices, us as men, as heads of the household, as fathers have to make sometimes, just for the betterment of our family. We're doing what the fuck we got to do. Just like Mama has always said, do what you got to do. So that's exactly what I'm doing, man. But as far as all this extra shit with the schools, and we're gonna ban this and we're gonna ban that, and we're gonna just shut the fuck up. It's fucking political rhetoric. I think that's the right word I wanted to use for that. But that's exactly what the fuck it is, man. It's the president said before he was the president that I'll never take the vaccine. Now he's saying everybody should take the vaccine.
And they booed him too. That was so messed up.
Yeah, and I'm not taking it because I am a red state, and I'm gonna take it because I am a blue state. We all the same motherfuckers out here just trying to grind and make a fucking living. If we could take this shit and the shit'll go away, great. If God, you know what I'm saying, and I hope if you decide not to get vaccinated, you don't catch it. And that's just really it, man. Do what the fuck you want to do. Do what's best for you and your fucking family. Not your fucking family, but I was using that as a part of my
as a filler. Gotcha. Go ahead.
As a filler, do what you gotta do for your family. It's just I'm just so tired of the media with it, because like TikTok is filled with it. Like these fucking it's fucking annoying because everybody thinks they know best. And what do you do in fucking real life? They'll pull up their shit. Oh, he's an influencer. Before he was an influencer, he was stacking boxes in the back of fucking McDonald's. He wasn't even good enough to make the fries. So shut the fuck up. Your turn.
Gotcha. Thank you. So I think I'll start with the political side of it, man. And I am so tired of it being a political talking point. It's fucking ridiculous. Don't care where you sit on either side of the equation. I'm just tired of it. I mean, it's kind of become that thing to like, oh, this is what we're going to use to piss you off.
Yep.
I mean, it's all about the framing. I mean, and I kind of feel like, honestly, whether you agree with the shot or not, I believe had the former president said what he said in Alabama, the way he said it earlier, I think it would have been a different discussion. And then on the other side of that, I think if his opposition wasn't so big on trying to vilify him, we would have had time to have more of a discussion about it versus, all the, I mean, it's not even about, it's this discussion about just stupid shit, really. I mean, you don't really, I don't know, man. It's just like stupid. So, I mean, that's what it boils down to. I mean, and like you said, the social media shit is crazy. Like I got a buddy that's a epidemiologist. I think that's how you say it. And he was saying some shit and somebody was going back and forth with him in the comments about it. And I looked on their profile to see what they do. They're fucking, I think, cosmetologists or some shit. And I was like,
sit your ass down, shut the fuck up, and
shut
do
the
her.
Fuck up. and so I mean, I think that's the thing too. Is like people get bits and pieces of information, and I mean, I think that's the other problem too. It's like the information. There's nobody that's like, this is the definitive source of the information. This is facts, and I think because the information has changed so much, and people aren't used to that, I think how that's been handled has been terrible. I mean, I watched the video on framing, how a situation is framed makes all the difference. And I think had it been like one trying to downplay in some cases, and then other places trying to, I don't know what the opposite of downplay but make it more severe. So you got these two ends of the spectrum, and most people are really in the middle of it. You have these issues, you know what I'm saying? So like, had you framed it and said, hey, this is what's going on. We don't know all the information. We're learning more every day. I mean, they kind of said that, but it would be like, oh, this is good this time. And then this is good this time. Like the booster shot. I mean, to the average person, I mean, it's like, okay, so now we're talking about a booster. Boosters cost money. That sounds profit driven. There's so many people in the world that haven't got their first shot or second shot that want it. And you're talking about getting people a third shot. Do you need a third shot? I mean, it's crazy. That's the shit that gets me. Whether you, let me say this too, whether you get it or not, I don't give a shit. You do what's best for you. You do what's best for what you believe. I won't say whether I got it or not because it really doesn't fucking matter. I think, people do what they want. I think you have the right to choose. And what I'm not really a fan of right now is what you're seeing. And I knew it was going to come to this. I knew there was never going to be like a federal, everybody has to take the shot.
Yeah.
But I knew it was going to be like a industry thing. So it was going to be like, oh, you can't come to work. Like I saw Delta is looking at finding people $200 if they don't have a shot. And I've seen like other shit where you can't come to work, or you have to sign up to get testing, or a whole bunch of stipulations.
Yeah.
If
you see what they're doing with the NFL players too, they're getting fined and shit if they don't.
Right. And I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think it's one of those things like it's dangerous. It's scary for a good subset of the population. I mean, like I said, I had COVID. I mean, I don't want it again. I mean, I understand what the risks are, and I made my decisions based on what I understand the risk to be. I also know that mine was relatively mild. I also know people that have lost, people very close to them. I know people that it's hit them hard. So, I mean, you have to really balance what's best for you. And I think what I hate is there's no dialogue. It's, if me and you were talking, let's say you want to get the shot and I don't, right? There's no like, hey, let's understand where each other is coming from. It's like, oh, you're an idiot because you want to get the shot. Oh no, you're an idiot because you don't want to get the shot. And you're never going to convince the other side if you take that point, because they're going to get defensive and dig in, because you're going to call me a moron, you're going to call me an idiot, you're going to call me selfish because of whatever I choose, or you're going to call me a sheep or whatever because of what I choose. I mean,
bad bitch.
Bad. I mean, it's but what I'm saying is you can't expect somebody to see your point of view if you challenge, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then I hate all of I don't know if culture war is the right word, but all of the points that people try to make, like, and you even mentioned it too, where like if you watch the news, it seems like if you are a Republican, you don't want to get the shot. That's not necessarily true. I mean, that's true to some degree. I mean, there's Democrats that don't want to get the shot. I feel like it's portrayed as the stereotype of a Trump supporter, diehard, not going to get the shot. I guarantee you it's a good subset of Trump supporters that have gotten the shot and are just fine with it and moving on with their life. And I think that's not being talked about. It's just like we're telling you who to be pissed off at. And it's just like, you see, it's like, oh, it's a liberal that wants you to get the shot. I guarantee you it's liberals out there that don't want to get the shot. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely. I mean, I think it's that. And then I think it was the lieutenant governor. It was somebody in Texas, a politician that got out and said African Americans are the highest group and try to make it. Was the lieutenant governor. I was like, if you don't sit down and shut the fuck up while I'm sitting in the great state of Texas right now, all right. I mean, shut the fuck up. Like, and that's the kind of arguments that will piss people off. So, like, let's say I'm against the shot and I hear him say some shit like that. I'm not gonna want to take it because I want to be like, fuck you, buddy. You're not gonna pressure me. Yeah, exactly. and that's what I think is happening over and over and over again. And then the stupid arguments, it's just ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, and then you see like the greed that's associated with it. Like you hear about like people who have gotten a shot once and going to get the shit again. It's just all kind of crazy shit, man. Like common sense ain't common, man. And if we took time to understand where people are coming from and talk the shit out, I think we'd be in a better situation with this thing and understand like what the proper precautions are. Like, I mean, I've seen a study where ventilation is super important to preventing the spread. So like if you've got like really good ventilation and you've got like the windows and doors open, even if people aren't really masked, you reduce the chance of transmission. And I think that's a key too that I need to bring up. A lot of times you hear people talk about like, oh, the shot doesn't eliminate it. It reduces the symptoms. I mean, and that's always been the thing. Oh, it doesn't eliminate it. Understand what its intent is.
Yeah. Hell, a condom don't keep you from getting an STD or getting somebody pregnant.
Exactly. It reduces your chance. And I mean, that's the key. Or, reduces the effects.
Yep.
And, if you were going to be somebody who was at a high risk and you were in the risk of, of reducing your effects, I mean, that's a decision to take. And you see if the fear of side effects are, great, less than the fear of getting it. I mean, you have to do a benefit analysis for yourself. And I mean, it's a personal decision, and whatever somebody decides, I respect it. But at the same time, you should also respect other people's decision. Mm-hmm. Discuss it with facts and discuss it with respect, but don't think somebody who disagrees with you on the concept is a moron. I mean, that's the thing that I hate. Or like, you see when people are like, oh, if somebody comes in with COVID and they didn't get the shot, I think it was a doctor that said it somewhere, they should be denied service. Mm-hmm. That's fucking stupid. And then on the other side, don't get a day-to-day.
Oh man, I was just thinking that. I was just thinking about that.
Was a doctor who was going to write them illegal mask things, or you can get them fake vaccine cards. I mean, fucking hell, man. Like, really. And I mean, I think that's the thing, man. We've gotten so entrenched into, because we believe it is right, everybody else is wrong. You miss the ability to discuss it. Because I mean, some people were like, oh, when it gets FDA approved, I'll take it. But now that it's FDA approved, they're like, well, how they approve it by the FDA so fast? It doesn't take that long normally.
Or another one is, well, the FDA approved that, but they also approved processed meats and all this other shit. Just shut up.
I was watching something where people were like, I don't trust it because I don't know what I'm putting in my body, but had a cigarette in your hand.
Or a vape. That's even worse.
Or a vape. Or, I don't want to take it because I don't know what it's got, but you're taking one of these flat tummy teas.
Yeah.
I mean,
and you got some, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say on the other side of that, I mean, people are very healthy and they're like, oh, I don't think I need to take it. I think that's fine. If that's what they choose to do.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
That's probably where I was at with it. Just another video to add on to your point, man. A motherfucker says, what's in the shot? Tell us what's in the shot. We want to know what is in the shot. And then they edited in for everything that's in the shot. Like, motherfucker, you don't know what the fuck this shit is. They can show you. You're like, oh, that's what's in it, motherfucker. You could barely read what the fuck is in Captain Crunch. You simple motherfuckers.
Right. I mean,
right. Like, I saw the video and it confused the fuck out of me. What the hell is a uppercase H, lowercase m, 3, 4, uppercase B, lowercase m, G, LBS to the third power? What the fuck is that? I don't know.
Okay, you just put a cheat code into a PlayStation game, man.
You ain't lying, man. That's up, down, left, right. Down this bitch. But I mean, you don't know what the fuck is in it. So especially the civilians, because it was one of those. I'm a avid supporter of that man, and I don't read well, so I'm gonna, what's in the shot? You don't know, you stupid. Shut up.
I mean, I think in that case, if you're like, what's in the shot? Okay, sit down and have a dialogue with your doctor.
Yeah, you're right.
And
let them explain to you.
Have them understand what's in the shot. And if after you discuss it with your doctor, and your doctor's like, based on who you are, I don't know if you should get it. Like, because I know a guy.
That's a valid point.
Who was like, his doctor said you should hold off for right now. Can't argue with that in the world.
Mm-mm. And then you can get a real exemption.
And you can't argue with that at all. I mean, especially when you understand why he couldn't do it right now. It makes perfect fucking sense. Yeah. But without that context, people are like, oh, you're putting everybody in danger because you're not going to take the shot.
Right.
And then let's say he gets it. Oh, you're a sheep because you took the shot. I mean, you can't fucking win.
You can't.
But I will say though, on a different side, I'm kind of tired of seeing like the social media background. I got my shot and shit like that.
Oh man, you know they do it with the shot when they vote.
Mm-hmm.
Flu season, sports season. Veterans Day,
Right.
Valentine. I mean, I've done it a couple times.
I mean, it's cool if you want to, but for me, I mean, I don't see a need to broadcast to the world that I mean, I don't text when I got the flu shot. I don't
do anything for likes. I do anything for likes.
Oh, that makes a good segue into the question of the day. We'll even have that right here. Since did you have before I move on? Did you have anything else?
No, that's not it, man.
No, that's not it. I ain't done.
I mean,
give me this motherfucking microphone.
That is it. My bad, yo. My bad. Long day. That's pretty much it. I just want to say, whatever you decide to do, which is best for yours, because like I said, I'm coming up to my first appointment for it real soon here. And do I still agree with it? No, not entirely, but I'm doing it because I think that's the right thing to do for me and mine. So,
and that's all that matters. And I respect your decision. That's all that matters. Whatever your decision may be. Don't cry.
I was wiping the sleep out my eyes to keep going.
All right. Before we do the cigar check-in, man, I did have a question for you. You made me think about it when you were saying do anything for likes.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know where I'm going because this is what all these idiots are doing for likes right now. What do you think about the crate challenge?
Dumbest shit ever. It's just fucking stupid. First of all, in my line of work or in my profession, those make awesome chairs. Why are you gonna fuck up the awesome chairs for doing that dumb shit and then you fucking yourself up? Like, oh, it's so funny. Oh man, did you see I broke my fucking shoulder blade? Why? Mm-hmm. Why? There's enough shit that's going on out here already for y'all to just do dumb shit. Like, and as soon as somebody see it, it just blows the fuck up. Like, somebody did it and succeeded, so everybody, oh, I can do that. That's easy.
It's always dumb shit, man.
And then there's an other side to the spectrum too, because like I'm on TikTok, so there was some TikTok where they compared the milk crate challenge to a pyramid, and there's you're stepping on your ancestors and you're defiling your history because they stood on this mountain, blah 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 blah. I get it. You're woke.
Yeah, I seen another woke one too that was like that. That was kind of like you're participating in some kind of ritual and you don't even know it. And I was like, man,
like I get it.
You're woke. I don't get enough sleep for that kind of thing.
Yeah, like they need to take a nap though, because they way too fucking woke. But I mean, just like any other fucking challenge they out there doing, man, this shit's stupid. It's dumb as fuck. If you're like a gymnast and you want to work on your balance or something, I guess. No, not even that. That's what the gym's for. You're right. But it's dumb. It's the dumbest shit ever. People are really getting fucked up, and it's not gonna stop until somebody ends up fucking falling the wrong way. Cause that's a good way to break your fucking neck. Cause especially with them unstable ass crates, you can fall at any fucking angle and you fucking dead. Like, for what? So you can get more fucking views and fucking likes, man. Hell no, man. It's not fucking worth it. But that's what we're going. That's what's going on. Just like the Tide Pod challenge and all that other shit. And I've said it before. I'm saying it here. It's the fucking Fowl Language Podcast. It's fucking natural selection. If these dumbasses want to go ahead and fucking do it, let them dumb motherfuckers do it, because that means they dumb as hell anyway. One dodo bird went off the fucking cliff, so the rest of the dodo birds went off the cliff, and them bitches went extinct. So what the fuck ever? How about you, sir?
I heard a quote about related to that shit too, and I can't remember it. Damn. Oh well. So first of all, the shit is fucking stupid.
Yep.
Second of all, if you're doing this shit, do you have life insurance? And do you have health insurance?
Medicaid.
Those are my first two questions. And then the other thing too is you're gonna do some shit like that, take it in your ass in the emergency room where there's already a lot of people going to the emergency room for other shit. See previous topic. And you want to take your dumb ass on some crates and try to walk on them shits. You said people use those as chairs. In the motorcycle community, there's people that use those as motorcycle storage, luggage storage, man. So they bolt them shits to their bike and they use that shit as a crate on the back, man.
Yeah, they used to use them for basketball goals.
Hell yeah, man.
Come on, man.
So, I mean, I remember growing up making up games and doing silly shit. And I'm all for that shit. But I mean,
but we weren't stupid. We weren't gonna do some shit that's really gonna fuck us up.
Right. Like, I mean, it would take the first motherfucker to fall and break their leg to be like, you know what, that shit ain't for me.
Damn, you saw what happened to bro, man.
Right. And then
let's play something else.
Right. Put some mattresses down. Put some, do that shit somewhere. Don't do that shit in the back alley no damn where. I mean,
yeah, no.
Shit is just stupid. We're gonna do this shit in the middle of the street. Like the shit
concrete
is dumb.
shit, just dumb as hell, man.
Right. I mean, even though people have successfully made it,
yeah,
I don't even want to know if I can do it or not. So I don't give a shit.
Nope. I ain't got the knees for it.
I don't want to try the shit.
Even if I did.
And I got medical insurance and life insurance, and I still ain't trying that stupid shit.
Like, I mean, if you want to do all that shit, just go to a fucking trampoline park. Go jump on some shit. Have a good time. Instead of doing that dumb shit right there, man. It's just
play fucking kickball. Damn it.
Oh man, I'd play some kickball now if I could kick it.
Shit. But yeah, if I man, could kick it. That shit is stupid. All right, everybody. Before we end this thing out for tonight, we'll finish off with our last cigar check-in. I don't think I've seen you have anything in a while. So how's your cigar? How was your tequila sunrise?
I wish it was sunrise, man. I was missing grenadine. I might try that next, man. Go get me some grenadine for next episode or something. See if that makes a difference. But
shit, you can have the grenadine we got. We can have that shit forever.
Yeah, just let me go get it. Mm-hmm. I'll walk down there.
Okay, he'll be there. I'll leave it in the door.
I'll come around the corner right now. Around the corner. Okay. Cigars are burning pretty good. It's kind of making my mouth dry a little bit, but it's it's still burning pretty good. I'm still impressed with it. I will say the other one was better. Sorry, guys, but the other one I had of these guys was better.
Hey, I mean, that's like with me with Drunk Chicken the other night, a couple episodes back. The first one I tried, I wasn't too crazy about it. It was just so. And then I tried the next one, and I was like, yo, that's good. I mean, that's why you can't just take one cigar and judge the whole brand on one cigar.
Yeah, and I ain't said their name yet, but that's why I like Black Lion Luxuries, man, because they give you this fucking variety of fucking cigars, man. So they're gonna be some gonna be hits, some gonna be misses. Yeah. But I mean, all in all, it's a pretty decent cigar to drink. Gotta tweak it a little bit, figure out what really works with tequila. You know what I'm saying? Like I asked, what old boy Drunk with his cigars on the Zoom that we were on. It's just gonna take some adjusting, but all in all, not bad. I'm still gonna finish this cigar and enjoy it. And my Goku is running low on fucking power. He might need a spirit bomb or something. But yeah, that's mine, man. How about yours?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm curious. I don't know too many people that have. I think I've seen too many tequila and cigar pairings. So I think I'm gonna do some research to see what I can find on that. See what cigars they recommend in tequila.
Am I a pioneer?
I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. I mean, because people drink what they got. I mean, think about it. If you like cigars and tequila is your drink of choice, you're gonna reach for some tequila first. I mean, whiskey's my shit before cigars. Beer's my shit before cigars. So that's what I'm gonna reach for every time. Indeed. Sometimes the pairs work, sometimes they don't. So on this pairing is great. I was a little worried I was gonna run out, but I kind of slowed down a little bit, and it's good. I mean, like I said, it's Foundation. I've had about 5 or 6 cigars from Foundation by now, and I've liked them. I mean, for the majority of them, I even recommend it on Instagram. Like somebody posted a question, if you could buy a box of something right now, and I was saying, they've pleasantly surprised me, and value per dollar, they're not ridiculously expensive. So yeah. But it ain't quite my Placencia level or anything like that. But they're pretty good. I mean, respect. So I was gonna buy some boxes around Christmas time. I might be looking to see what they got on sales on Foundation, because around Christmas time when you look, you can get like cutters and hats and humidors and lighters and all kind of shit. So with the box purchase, so I'll be looking. Hopefully I have room in the humidor by then. So with that, everybody, that's been the cigar check-in. Good pairing, good cigars. Shout out to Black Lion, shout out to, I think, this was my cigar pack actually. So shout out to my cigar pack, Cigar of the Month Club. Shout out to all of them, man. You can't go wrong right now as a cigar smoker, man, with Cigar of the Month Club. We talked about them a while back. Try them out. I even found out there's a black owned one.
Really?
Yeah, he went to FAMU too.
I was like, rattlers. What is it? Rattlesnakes?
I was like,
rattlers.
Shit, more money to spend. Damn it. I was really disturbed for a minute too. I was like, Kim, what do I do?
Stressing out.
I was like, shit, he's a rattler. I gotta support, man. Damn.
So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna wait a little bit and then I'm gonna buy it. I may not even buy like the cigars, but if he sells like t-shirts and hats and some shit, I gotta support a rattler, man, all day.
Indeed.
So with that, you got anything for the people?
You know, I had something earlier today, and I was gonna mention it, but I really don't fucking remember. But make choices based off of what you feel like you want to do, how you want to do it, and also make sure y'all go ahead and subscribe, like, share, follow us on TikTok at melanin_lion. Y'all be looking out for something new coming from us and something new coming from that guy over there, man. He's about to motherfucking do something real big, and it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to see it.
Boy, I hope this shit is like phenomenal, man. No pressure. Shit.
Thank y'all for supporting Fowl Language Podcast, Melanin Warriors Podcast, our Instagram. Shout out to all 200 of y'all, man. And special shout out. I've been meaning to mention her for a while, and I keep forgetting. Shout out to our auntie Vonda. She's another one of our many supporters who likes and reacts to just about everything we post up. Shout out to her company, the Bella Fair thing she got going on right there. Shout out to them. And that's all. Is that all? Yeah, that's it, man. That's all I got.
Well, I don't have a quote really. I mean, the only quote that came up when you were talking is "Be the change you want to see in the world." That's all I got.
Yeah. That was very powerful the way you just put that out there, man. I feel so inspired, so
I'm sorry,
motivated.
Be the change that you want to see in the world.
Even me?
Even you. All right, everybody. Like I do always say, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. Other way around. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And with that, we'll see you guys in episode, 38? And
38.
Perfect.